are you like this? What are you doing all this?
All around you.
Comes up to you to tell you how to do it. You should be humble enough to listen. If there's something you can do about that, you do it. Is it reading books? Is it seeing a therapist? Be open to certain things because at the end of the day, this person is your partner. That is the bottom line of everything. My family advised him to marry the girl he has impregnated. We forced him, but he refused. But when the girl is not telling that they fall out too much, then there's something to share.
Want to share it? Break the silence culture. Adult conversations. Weeknight from 8 on WFM 91.7, the voice of women.
It is indeed always a great time to be here on radio. Welcome to Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. It's always a pleasure to be here, having the opportunity to speak to you all this very moment, speak to you in particular. Thank you so much for tuning in to Adult Conversations on your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. Today is the 24th day in the month of November. Welcome, welcome. It's currently 7 minutes past 8 o'clock, and it's always a pleasure to be here. How was your day today? I hope work is great, and I hope you're doing amazing wherever you are. This is Adult Conversation, and this is where you get to share real life issues and matters relating to the heart. On Adult Conversation, you get to give advice by contributing to the subject matter without judging. And this happens every Mondays to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. because we are here to break the culture of silence. And as always, my name is Finfolua Kirami. During the week, some people sent in their stories to share on here on Adult Conversation. They shared the stories. Fee, help me take my story to their conversation family, help me listen, help me share it with them for advice, for counsel, for guidance. And those are the stories we're going to be sharing this week on Adult Conversation. Welcome, welcome, welcome once again. The story for tonight says, my name is Xiong. I am 33 years old and I run a small printing shop. This fall situation is slowly finishing my destiny. Last week alone, I bought fuel 4 times the normal price, and NEPA only gives us light for 3 hours. Now, customers are complaining that my prices are too high. But if I reduce it, I would be running my business at a loss. Yesterday, one customer said, your mates are reducing prices. Why are you increasing? Should I temporarily close down the shop and look for a remote work, or should I just manage and keep pushing? What would you advise someone in my shoes to do? That's the story of Xiong this evening, a 33-year-old man currently listening to the show right now. He runs a small printing shop, and he says that he has been spending a lot on fuel, to the point that the profit he's even making is not, it doesn't suffice anymore to buy fuel to his generator, and it's becoming too much. And the power supply department, they're not even bringing the light. It is so bad, and he has to spend almost all the money he makes in a day on buying fuel. When you combine everything, when you weigh the options and all of that, it doesn't even match up anymore, and is always falling at a loss. And people are saying others are reducing their prices. You are increasing your prices. What kind of businessman are you? So he's asking, should I just close down the shop temporarily? Let me go and find something else to do that is not printing, that would not take my money too much. Or should I just keep managing? Should I just keep pushing? If you have a business, just like Xiong, and you know, how are you doing it? How are you managing yourself? With the economy, how tight it can be sometimes, how difficult it can be to make money, to save up, to even buy the things you want to buy. It can be so difficult sometimes. How are you doing it? How are you saving? How are you ensuring that you still get the profit? You're not always running into a loss. That's what Xiong is asking us this evening on Adult Conversation. The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000. Now to send me a WhatsApp message on 08155 917 917. 08155 917 917. What advice would you give to Sheil this evening? Sheil is listening to the show right now and he'll love to know what your thoughts are for him. The number is 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening. All right, we lost that call. The number one more time is 07000 917 917. If you were in Sean's shoes, if you were somebody like him, or you have a business and it's going this way, what would you do? Will you close down your shop, at least temporarily, make you go find something where you go chop? Or will you just keep pushing, even despite the losses, despite the downtimes, despite the fact that things are not going well? Hello, good evening. Hello,
Hello?
good evening.
Hey, the network is not that.
Hello. Oh, okay. Looks like we lost that call there. Number is 07000 917 917. What advice would you give to Sheil this evening? He runs a small printing business shop. He runs a shop where he does printing, souvenirs, all of those things that that is being printed, and that's what Sheil does. And he says that the full situation in the country is slowly finishing its business. Its business is currently at the verge of running down, of closing completely. And he says last week alone, he bought for 4 times the normal price, and NEPA is not really he's not giving them light as much as they should. Just 3 hours in a day sometimes it will just flash, and it will just go like that. And I think that customers are complaining that its prices are becoming too high, because of course now you want to include the profit into whatever he is doing. He cannot always be at a loss, but that's why the fact that he has increased his rates many times, he is still falling at a loss. And yesterday, a customer told him that your mates are reducing the prices while you are increasing it. But it's not his fault. It's just the situation of the country. It's just what is going on at the moment. And just like every other business person out there, Sheil is asking, what do I do in this current situation, in this current economy? How do I build a successful business for myself without always running at a loss? And remember, Sheil will still eat, he will still get new things for himself, he will still want to feed. He's not married actually. He will still want to do a lot of things for himself. How will he even get married like this when he cannot even feed himself? It's just very sad sometimes when you think about these things. When you think about the cost of living, sometimes it's just really difficult for the average young man who is just trying to build a life of sustainability, a life of his own, and build a future. How, at what point does he now think of getting married, or even owning a property, or even getting a car? It can be very discouraging many times. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you today?
I'm fine, are you?
I'm doing well. Audrey, you're welcome. How's your weekend?
Thank you. I don't know how is yours.
If I know, thank God. Thank you.
I greet everybody in the house. That our brother name is Sheun, right?
Yes, Sheil.
You know, when somebody is doing business
Mm.
and you want to close the business and start doing salary work,
Mm.
there is nothing like business too.
Mm.
Because he said he's doing printing work.
Yes.
See, customers will always complain.
Mm.
That is business for you.
That's true.
They will always tell you, say your mate, they say to some amount, your own 9 cost pass. And one thing I believe in business is that I open my shop for anybody to come in. I've not put mine saying a social person I open shop for.
That's true.
I opened that shop, I said, God, I need customer. I've not put my mind with one customer, saying without that person, I no go survive. The only thing we say, the question one I want to ask you won't be said, the place where they do this business, they are the place where they do competition. Because
Yes.
in competition, you will do business that people that have already make it.
Mm.
And you that are just starting life, you go there and collect shop. there is nothing you are doing that is going to work out to, because they will keep on complaining. All those people, it's not that they are saying the gain, but they would like to suppress you. Maybe you want to show yourself. And they will have some business in other places they will use and cover up. And when they are getting losses from that side, but they have other place they are using to cover up. So if you say the place where they do this business, a place where they say that business plenty there and a lot.
Okay, we lost that call from Uju. Thank you so much, Uju, for calling to share your advice. I hope you call back. Your network went off at the moment. Just like Uju was saying, is it a competitive environment, Sheung? Please give me a response to that. Is it an environment where you have a lot of people doing the exact same thing and you just everybody has to struggle for their own customer at one point or the other? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mrs. Avoli. How are you doing? Somebody else leaving me and coming back and going back and coming.
Sorry. You know, November, December period is the time I go for seminars.
Okay. That's good.
Do MC, so everything won't joke.
It's okay. Well done.
I tried sneaking a call in when you were doing your show this afternoon. When you collected the first set of music, but then you weren't picking.
The calls were a lot, that's why.
I know.
Yes.
Sometimes I try to sneak in a call or two, but then you won't kill me. It's really
It's time to rest, though. I'm fine.
I know after this too will pass. Let me.
Yes, it will.
It's better to be actively working than to be idle, don't you think?
Very true.
But then one has to rest.
Yes, very important.
First and foremost, on today's topic, I want someone to know that he's not alone. He's not alone in the sense that presently everyone is facing a couple of things regarding their business and what have you. The country is not smiling presently. You understand?
Yes.
The country is not smiling presently. We're all having it hot. So you want to compete, and in competing, you want to make sure that customers are not leaving you for somebody else.
Yes.
It's a place of balancing. Many people have closed their business.
Very true.
Many people have folded off. I'm not talking about individual businesses alone. I'm talking about even foreign people, like maybe all these other companies that, were here initially. Some of them closed up. Quick Climb Beecher, yeah. They used to produce this branded antibiotics.
Yes.
They folded up because they couldn't stand what this country was offering. So let's comment, even those who are practicing their own self-business and they're still managing. So people will tell you do multiple streams of income anywhere now. I'm not saying you should fold up what he knows, because there's a tendency that what you know, you understand. You're scared of charting new waters, you understand.
Yes.
But then there are other things you can add to that, which you know. There's no how the present day Nigeria, if you're having only one source of income, if you work, you where you did here, so they cannot cast you. I see you do everything. I see you do this, do that, and for the glory of God, if this one will bring money, that one will bring money. But me now, I'm a nurse, I'm a pharmacist, I do MC, I speak at events, I speak for different things. Like, I am a jack of all trades. I may not be master of everything, but at least if this one does not, they don't call me for this, at least call me for this other one.
Yes.
I'm an advocate, I'm a counsel. Just tell me, the day where this one no sell, maybe I don't see anybody give injection, I go see somebody sell medicine. So something must definitely, come in. But when you put all your eggs in one basket,
yes,
the tendency of you not having it the way you want it, he's not even married now. Because how would he have handled the intricacies of marriage food, all the money we make, the majority of what we make, it goes to food. I'm
Yes,
sure you know that.
I know.
It goes into food. And then you want to add that to catering to your welfare, your clothing, your this. So it's a whole lot. He's not alone. The present day Nigeria now, if you have just one face of income, it can't work. You have to have a multifaceted, but then it shouldn't take you far away from that which you know. You are there practicing what you know, but then you can always spread out your tentacles to still see how other things, can work well for you. And graduates are doing bizarre things. The only goal is that you want food on your table. When I say this, I'm not saying in the negative aspect. No, I'm talking about the positive aspect. So that will make sure something puts food, money in your pocket, puts food on your table. That will also make you be able to say, okay, this is what I'm projecting towards. So if he has achieved that, or if he's planning to achieve that, he has to, because time will come. He wants to settle down. He wants to build a family around him towards and savings well as well. Because if you're saying, okay, it's not enough today, it's not enough tomorrow, you can see when people tell you to bring down the price of your goods, look around you, the same thing you do. How much are other people selling? How much are they doing it? If you are bringing down the price of your goods and you are running at a loss, these same people, meaning what they have turned you to, they'll still insult you that you started a business venture, you're not able to achieve it. Yes. The same people will still talk. Let them say, as long as you know you're doing your best, you're doing your bit, God will crown up the rest for you.
Definitely.
Make sure the people around you, they don't even know where you source your goods from. Sometimes people will be like, I'll tell them what I'm selling, the brand of this person's brand. You may see the same drugs, right? But then the branding is what matters. If what you're selling is the same thing, those ones, why is their own more expensive? Because I buy it more expensive because of their branding. People you don't know the name, it's different from people else they come up. So this is where branding comes in. Packaging comes in as well. So if you check around you and you see that you factored in transportation costs, everything you've done, and then you're good to go with what you're selling, nobody can dictate or set the pace of your market for you, because you know you might run at a loss if you agree to go by their own terms and conditions. So, Mr. Sheon, thank you for bringing your issue here. Do what works for you, but know that Nigeria is not smiling, not only on you. Everybody is cringing under this burden of what the economy in Nigeria is presently posing to us. But then we just move on. Any which way we move on.
Yes.
But if you must take anything tonight, please try other streams of income that will not take you far from that which you know, so that you can augment yourself and begin to work towards a better tomorrow that is far bigger, brighter, and better than today.
Yes.
We'll go finish. God will help all of us in Jesus'
Amen.
name.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the Thank you so much, Mr. Boli, for calling to share your advice with Sheon. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Uju. You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as I was saying,
yes,
where Shehu is doing business is not something of competition.
Yes.
Because anything competition in business, as somebody who is managing, there will be a serious frustration for that person that is managing.
That's true.
Yes. So there is nothing like competition that is on his own side, that the people that is doing that business, that they have been there before them and he know what he's doing. You forget waiting customers they talk to. Because me, if I want to go buy something, I would say, so place that they take now like they lie you. Because they find whether they go come on money for me as well.
To make it cheaper, yes.
So that is a business for you. So, and everything in this life is patience. If you get patient and make it focus, because you cannot sell below what you buy now.
That's true.
So that is love. As the last the woman that just finished now the whole business now is checking. So he needs patience. And let him cut the expenses that he's doing as a person since he has not yet married.
Okay.
If there is any other things that we can still join in that shop, let him find it and join it in that shop. Let him join another thing. They don't do one business now again.
That's true.
So let him look for another thing. Since he has a shop, make he share the another thing that place. The thing that one as well will be bringing money for him. But that whether make I leave my business, go salary, how much they want pay? How much they want pay? Before the money self go cost, they don't even shop more than the money. Expenses don't go up and down. So there is nothing like business. Even a lot of people who is working now, looking how they will a little business. Even a lot of people is even doing business, joining it. Let him join another thing in that shop. And let it not be a competition something. Make it just there in a day.
Yes.
Make it no open my for one customer and no come my shop again. I don't open my business for anybody. That's why they bring customers. Now when you put your mind for a one or any customer, now they go come they do anyhow. But if you say you put your business for hand of God, say God, I open this business, I know you will bring customers. Customers will come from different places.
That's true.
Even the people where they beside you, different places they will come. Since you know what he's doing, let me add another thing to the business. And I'm not advising to quit the business to salary work. How much they want to? I bet make it get patient and make it take your own or your own. Make it not too they do expenses. Make it schedule the expenses when they do and everything. With time, this Nigeria go balance. All of us go smile. I want to do it, but it's everybody.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Uju. Thank you so much for calling to share your thoughts for Sheon this evening. Uju and Mr. Bully have said a lot of things. There's a lot to say this evening concerning the story of Sheon, but he's a 33-year-old man and he runs a small printing business. He has a printing shop, where he prints all of these flyers, souvenirs, banners, and all of these things. And he says that the fall situation in the country is slowly finishing his business, is at the verge of running down his business. And he says that last week alone, he bought fuel 4 times the normal price, and NEPA doesn't really bring light like that. And now his customers are complaining that his prices are too high. But if he reduced it at the same time, his business would be at a loss. And yesterday, one of his customers told him that your mates are reducing prices, you are increasing your own. And he's asking, should I temporarily close down the shop and look for a remote work to do, or should I keep managing and keep pushing? What advice would you give to Sheon? Sheon sent a message saying that his shop is in a place where a lot of people are, so it's more like if the way it is, when one market is for clothes, so when you get to those markets, you see a lot of clothes, and some markets are specifically for food items. So when you go there, you see a lot of food items. So this particular place where Sheon is specifically for printers. People will print, people will do printing, majorly a printing market. That's where just like computer villages for gadgets and all of that. This place where Sheon is majorly for printing services. So anything printing, you'll find it there. And that's where Sheon is. And I think that's one of the reasons why the competition is really tight. So the competition there is really, really high because virtually everyone around you is doing the same thing that you're doing. But that's the story of Sheon this evening. And he's asking for advice. The number is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversation.
For wholesome music, top your day. Stay tuned. WFM 91.7.
ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi nǹkan láti dé o ó sì ń rọ òjò náírà better play better chance ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lè wọlé fún ọ bí o bá lè gbìyànjú o
Better play better chance.
ní ìgbà mẹ́ta lójoojúmọ́ àlá rẹ lè wá sí ìmúṣẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, pẹ̀lú 500 naira péré, o lè jẹ owó tó tó ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lójoojúmọ́. Darapọ̀ mọ́ Better Play kí o sì gbọ́ orúkọ rẹ ní orí rédíò ní aago 10 òwúrọ̀, aago 2 ọ̀sán àti aago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́.
Better Play
má ṣe gbọ́ ara rẹ, ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ báyìí.
Ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ ní www.betterplay.ng tàbí kí o tẹ *347*154#. O ní àǹfààní láti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì 20. Bí o bá ṣe ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó ni owó tí o jẹ yóò ṣe pọ̀ tó.
Bí o bá fẹ́ mọ bí ó ṣe ń lọ, tẹ̀lé wa lórí Facebook @BetterPlay àti Instagram @BetterPlayNG. Àkókò ti tó fún ọ láti jẹ owó yìí.
Better Play better chance. O lè jẹ́ olówó tuntun lónìí. Ìyíkòtò yìí wà fún àwọn tí ọjọ́ orí wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọdún 18 lọ sókè kí o sì fi èrò sí.
Meet Tolu. She moves at the speed of life, and so does her bank.
With First Mobile by First Bank, I send money in seconds.
And with the new biometrics feature, Tolu signs up faster using just her BVN and face recognition. Safe, secure, and super quick.
Plus, I get instant virtual cards for safe shopping online.
Be like Tolu. Bank on the go. Download the First Mobile app today on the Apple and Google Play stores. First Bank. You first.
You define correct home products wey strong, get guarantee, e fine and e no too cost. Na Eleganza Industrial City Limited dey put you first. We get plastic chair for adult and pikin, party table and school table, disposable plates and cup plus reusable plastics. We get food warmer, cooler box, dustbin for different size, baby pamper, sanitary pad for ladies, travel bag for all size, hair thread and plenty more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited don package you well with products wey fine, unique and different shape and size. Abeg waka come our place for kilometer 68 Lekki Egbe Expressway after Eleko Junction, Ibeju Lekki, Lagos. You fit call us for 0818 019 9999 or 0909 147 3665 or send us email for eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com, info@eleganzaindustrialgroups.com or sales@eleganzagroups.com. Check our website for www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City, the name na our guarantee.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they can see it in space. Wow! I want a Christmas tree so tall players would have to watch out.
Think bigger.
Like what?
Pancakes stacked to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a pink milk smoothie.
Just for me. Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with peak. Peak. Reach for your peak.
The Women Radio membership, they connect you with other market women, the ones who get their own business. Students, so women where they stay house, even farmers and pensioners for the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, we go to promote your business for radio. You fit win better prizes and you fit even come our event. Just go download the Women Radio app today. Make you hear yourself for radio. You fit go register free on top WFM917.com and make sure say you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership gets support from MacArthur Foundation and Nigerian Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Whoa. Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime get? Long talk, master. I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 GB data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talkmaster, and enjoy a one-time 2,000 Naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 GB worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial *606# to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Unlimited.
Jama'a, wani abu babba ya sauka kuma ana zubar da kuɗi kamar ruwa.
Hakika, da naira 500 kawai za ka iya cin nasarar har naira 200,000 a rana. Shiga Beta Play yanzu kuma saurari sunanka kai tsaye a rediyo da karfe 10 na safe, karfe 2 na rana da karfe 6 na yamma.
Sai tikitinka a www.betterplay.ng ko danna *347*154 hash. Kana son karin dama? Za ka iya siyan tikiti har 20.
Ka biyo mu a Facebook at Better Play da Instagram at betterplay.ng don sabbin bayani. Lokacin ka ne ka ci wannan kuɗin. Better Play na buɗe ne kawai ga masu shekaru 18 da sama. Yi wasa cikin hankali.
Lunch vibes. Every music note counts, aligning with lyrics and rhythm. Words soothing to the ears, voices and melodies with the best vibes ever. With Lunch Vibes on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
After your light, you know I'm just that type. No, them no big you.
The big question.
Corruption is, in fact, is increasing more. We never had a snake and whether python and swallow emoji.
Why?
Everything has increased.
Conversational, controversial, and borderline disruptive. The big question.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12:05 p.m. only on Women Radio. Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
You're welcome back. Glad to know you're still there. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're still listening to Adult Conversations. The story tonight is the story of a 33-year-old man called Sheung. Sheung runs a small printing business in a place where it has a lot of competition. So it's like the computer village for printing. And, he says that the fuel situation is slowly finishing his business because last week alone, he bought fuel that was 4 times the normal price. And NEPA has not been giving them light either. Now, he says that its customers are complaining that its prices are too high. But he says that if I reduce it now, I would run at a loss. I would not benefit anything at all from this business. And he's saying that even yesterday, that a customer reached out to him saying that he should I think that would be some days ago, saying that you should reduce your price. Your mates are reducing their prices. You are increasing your own. Which kind of business you do? All those kind of things. And he's asking, should I reduce or temporarily close down the business? Should I close down the shop temporarily, or should I look for a remote job, find something else to do entirely for the moment, or should I just keep pushing, keep managing, and keep surviving, hoping that one day everything will be better? Or what advice would you give? Do you have any business tips, any business advice, something you think he can do to make the situation better in his business? The number to call is 07000 917 917 or 7000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sharifolua.
Good evening, Pastor Father. How are you today? You're welcome.
I'm cool and good, and you?
Awesome. I'm doing well. Welcome to a new week.
That's great. That's great. I want to ask, what is his qualification?
Okay, Sean, please let us know what your qualification is. It would send that as a message. I'll read it out later.
Because I want to say that the fish cannot jump out of the sea because of the wave of the sea.
That's true.
I know where he's located. I know the base of printers.
Yes.
In Lagos. There is a building. I don't want to mention the street.
Yes.
There is a building. The whole plaza, they are the one there. The people that are doing design, they are also there. Everybody have their own performance. So you're supposed to let your customer know what is trending. Give them explanation. I give you an example. Today, something happened.
Yes.
There is a little job we did a month ago. After that job, and we have been doing that job on that certain amount. After that job was done, 3 weeks after, no payment. And I decided to do a follow-up, only to discover that one of the big persons of that organization slashed the amount without negotiation, without any formal information. In fact, I got angry. I went there today by myself. Today, I'm just telling you.
Yes.
And when I got there, I was told that something has been sent to our account. I said, no, we will not accept it. Because even if at all, they would have called us for renegotiation.
Yes.
If it is okay, we do it. Not after the job was done. You understand? I stood my ground. I stood my ground. I say, if they say they are not going to add to it, so be it. I will stop doing the job. So everybody know what is trending in our country. Let me tell you something. You see, our source of income is not our effort. It's the effort of God through mercy. That is why it said in the book of Romans 9:16. It's not for he that will and not for he that runneth. It's for God that showeth mercy. So, whenever you get to the shop, please like concerning your shop. If you are a Muslim, I don't know. If you are a Christian, I don't know. But the Bible makes me to understand that there is power in the tongue.
Yes.
So, and the book of Numbers chapter 14 verse 48, it says, whatever I hear you saying, that is what I'm going to do for you. Whenever you get to the shop, customers from the south, from the north, from the east, and from the west of that of your locality. You understand?
Yes.
Do a good job for your customer. Everybody know how he's thinking. Everything is very, very high. Everything. Like today, there is a little job I'm going to do tomorrow somewhere.
Okay.
Yesterday, last week, I told the person this is the amount. Only for me to get to the market today, I was surprised at the price of materials.
Has increased.
I had to call the person back immediately. And I said, am I trying to say that I'm not coming tomorrow? That he has prepared already. I said, no, I'm not saying I'm not coming. I just want
to increase it. Yes.
him to know, yes. And I said, okay, no problem. There is something had to be done. That is it. Because when you collect money, it is that money that will facilitate a good job.
Yes.
If you now want to reduce the cost, now automatically you are not going to be giving satisfaction to the cost. And they will not understand. It is better you have to explain your quality, the expectation of the outcome of the job after you have done it. Explain it to them.
Or you'll be the one to suffer for it.
If not, because if the job is not good and you collect a peanut, you slap.
Yeah, of course.
A double slap. Customer will not know that one. So please, my dear, then why I ask your qualification?
So he
Because
said
I
he has BSc in computer science.
Hey, now you are educated now. What stop you of going to companies to get clients? Because do you know why your place, your environment is so busy? There are people, they don't even have a printing office. They don't even have a printing shop. But they go to companies, get a job and bring it to you people and do it.
Yes.
Yes. So you're supposed to create like 2 days in a week to introduce yourself directly to companies. That's where you are going to make it. You will tired of work. So what am I telling you? You have to do marketing. Next 2 days, like Tuesday and Thursday, dress up. Like today, when somebody saw me, he was asking me, say, it's like you are coming from Abuja. Because I did not.
Because of the way you were dressed.
Dress well, my dear. Dress well.
Yes.
Offices, you will hate it. That is true. Don't be scared, please. Leave this Tuesday and Thursday. These 2 days is for marketing. If you have a person you put in a shop, let that person be receiving customers. You understand? Make sure that Tuesday and Thursday is your marketing. Go out and market your services. If you are on Facebook, put your artwork on Facebook. This technology time is now when you'll be complaining of. Please, don't be scared at all. You are in the midst of this thing, but no matter. We call it a printing farm.
Yes.
Okay. If you come to my place here, you will see all the banks. All the banks, they are in one place. Do they not still have their customers?
Of course, they do.
Like me now, I think there are 7 banks around that place. I still have one of them as a customer. 7 banks. 1, 2, 3. That is how they. 5 is in one side. 2 is the opposite side. In the same place. I don't want to mention the area. They have their customers now. This one now, I say, because this one has come, they let it close down. It's not done. Like our job now, there is much competition. God is still providing customer for us. So God will provide your customer for you. Amen. Don't be scared, please. Don't be scared. God bless you.
Amen.
In the work of your hand.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for calling, Pastor Father, and for sharing your advice with Sheon this evening. It said quite a number of things which are very profound. I'm going to go over them very, very soon. But the number to call to give Sheon your advice is 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tunde. How are you today?
Fine, no, thank God.
You're welcome.
Good evening, all the family tonight. Somebody God will bless all of you.
Amen.
From Sheon, Mrs. Ngolo, right?
Mrs. Ogoli.
I love that name. Mommy, you are so much. In fact, anytime I listen to your comments on all the radio program, in fact, give me happiness to just keep it up. And then my daddy pastor, good evening, sir. In fact, my daddy have already said it all. So let me continue with daddy, mommy, and then she have already said it. Don't be scared. That's why sometimes when I call on the radio program, business is all in Nigeria now, everybody just be managing. And then, like the way people are saying, customer lies a lot. Customer lies a lot. You know, when you open business, they came there, they lie you. We say that your own is too much. So we are doing a lie. Normally, customer cannot decide for you when you have business. That when this is where I want my business to be. Even at 10 people, 5 people, they will come and they will link them together. That's how things be. Maybe in my environment, there was one woman that doing the kind of business you are doing, and the woman is creative. If you see a lot of money the woman is making, where maybe somebody came to the bank, they wanted to do photocopy, this and that, they will go there. When they go there, a lot of things women have to eat. And then, by the time people wanted to buy maybe envelope, this and that, that's why they are patronized. Maybe they wanted to do photocopy, something, their phone. The woman will open that. They see a lot of things the woman is doing, and they come and see the money the woman is making. Hey, one day, the woman, I wanted to do something from that woman one day. Yes. Maybe my NIM, something like that. I wanted to kiss someone. The woman said 2,000 money pay. Because he gave my phone this and that. So, today come because I know the way your customer always. I say, hey, when they are discussing, I say, we don't know anything of that. You say, you see now. That's why I come back and I can't be for 2,000. 500 naira. You see?
Wow.
And a lot of people will go there with
someone who paid that 2,000 naira.
The woman is making cool money. Wow. In fact, and then there are about 6 or 7 in that environment. But that woman, no more, I respect. And maybe they want to do never bill or this and that. Just go there. It's just carry POS or more. you know, collect money, something they are doing on I will say 300. You know, I say, so say what you are doing. Don't be fear. Be creative and then like mommy and then you and that is it. Add a lot of value things to that thing and then that will bring customer coming to you. So that because in Nigeria today, that's why you see a lot of people when they are selling live, doing a lot of live food stuff. Let me call it generally. You see that by the time you go there, maybe more 10 naira, 20 naira different. You know that don't let customer quit your business for you. Yes. You have to stand, you have to know what you are doing, but add more value to it. Like the way I give you the woman in our environment is doing and they make a lot of money very well. That's what I'm telling you. Things are not moving in Nigeria, things are not going on. You know? And then normally when you want to do something, the location matter a lot, where people a lot, because I can't be saying that should be running check. You know, I told you that I have a lot of young guys and enjoy myself. You know, sometimes I'm lazy, I wanted to go there. Just for me, they say, okay, you know more than me now. You know where you are working. I say, you know, some customers, when we are sitting we are talking, you know, me, all my phone, you know, data, everything, and everything, what is it? Show mass, you know, a lot of things in my phone. You know, by the time I will on it, and the people will be looking at it, watching everything together. By the time I say, don't go, this is no movie. And very soon I run the jet. No, by the time you are maybe 5, 10 there, you know, say, today you are not your business. Why can't you come and the people? So that people are just coming there. Maybe by the time they see 20 people, they just go on the jet. 3-4 people are here now. It's so easy. But by the time you'll be doing things, you know, that's it. Don't let anything wake you down. Because if you said I wanted to quit now, like you just said it, this one is small. I don't do competition when I do this thing. Do your if at 10, 20 people they are coming, you give them good service. That's why they be saying, don't worry, go to see the woman we are talking about now. I don't want to mention name that when my daddy says they could not start back now. In fact, maybe there's lots of people, in fact, all these banks that woman, and it's making cool money. That's how you will do it. You know, maybe no 2-3 people say no. Like when my daddy said in the big organization, there's a Joe when they wanted to do photocopy. You know, but then you said a lot of people they send it to you like when daddy said it. Or see the woman now making it and never say one day, Mama, give him no like that. You start people are coming no time. The Almighty God will give wisdom to handle that. I know it won't take all this. Take everything perfect for all of us. So let's say so easy. I never start my own business, but I give all the people that do business in Nigeria go start for you. It's not easy. Here times we want to talk about. Here we want to talk about it's okay, I lie. Me, with that, I can never fool myself. Let me continue to myself. And in 2027, one of them will go. But my fear is that some people lie money, and the money. When you see money, the motion with money, 20,000, 10,000, that's it. That's what you say. A lot of things, she won't let anything weigh you down. Believe in God and really say it, and they work very hard, and they look for people that will put everything, and the creative and ask for some value to him, and the business will come. I think I'm very, very soon everything.
Yes.
But it's not easy. If I have this now, I say that and do solar. But I think it's not to be going now. It maybe 2 million to get inverter, this everything, and that to get that. And the way they are doing these things, when customer come to, let them know. These are not easy. By the time you do this, when you buy petrol, don't let customer convince you. You know, when they came to that, customer lie a lot. But if you follow the way they are lying, you want to make them happy, the business your business will go down. Let me allow intelligent people to call you.
Thank you, Tunde.
It's so painful. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me give my daddy and everybody.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tunde, for calling to share your advice with Sheon this evening. Just like Tunde has said, you need to add value to your business because, just like you said, there are a lot of people might be doing the same thing you're doing, but the way you present yours is what will make the difference. You can be doing the same thing with so many people, but when we see the difference or the value that you're offering with yours, it will make us pay whatever amount that you put on it. Hello, good evening. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How are you today? What's your name and where are you calling from?
Fine. My name is Thurdays. I'm calling from Arepo.
Come again. Sorry, I can't hear you properly.
Thurdays, I'm calling from Arepo.
You're welcome. So good to have you.
I'm listening.
Yes, Sean.
Okay. This for I'm sorry. The shop that he ran,
Yes.
is there.
Yes, yes.
You want to be a winner.
Hmm.
Just close eye, focus.
Hmm.
Don't let any people say you want to be a salary.
Hmm.
Just when you want to be a winner, get on your mind and focus on it.
Yes.
That
Hmm.
that is my advice.
Hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate your contribution this evening. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and advice with Sean this evening. Sean is listening to every conversation, every advice, and every counsel that has been given to him this evening. This is Women Radio 91.7. Sean is a 33-year-old man who runs a small printing business, and the cost of living, the cost of fuel, has been choking his business. And he's asking, should I quit the business temporarily, or should I just keep pushing till everything gets better? This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
If I die now, I know I'll be she. Say when I make sure I'm all in love. Which one you did? When you did with me so I don't beg, I don't do everything. But you tell me, say you need time and you not share with me. So I don't anyone. If you happy, see I go, make you tell her I don't know. She can't look at me and so, no matter how to go, ever. If you happy, see I go, make you tell her I don't know. She can't look at me and so, no matter how to go. I'll be say I'm not sure how I feel. Let me say you never sure. Say I love you. Everybody that knows say I feel do anything for you. For that, for you. Everybody they like me because they know you've been my life. I don't say I go marry because you are my wife. Let it go. I don't take up the boss. I don't take up the trade. It's time to go. Please let go. If you tell her I don't go, she don't know. So the magnet forever. Let go. If you tell her I don't go, she don't know. So the magnet forever. I don't see you there, but it's alright. I rap for you. I get covered when this night I cause I was not careful ever.
WFM. Hey, yeah. You make me inspired to break the culture of silence. Here is 91.7, the voice of women, voice of women, voice of women, 91.7, the voice of women, voice of women. Voice of women, 91.7 WFM 91.7.
It's 9 o'clock, and here is the news at 9 on Women Radio 91.7. As part of the global movement for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, Women Radio 91.7 is launching a special awareness campaign themed Unite to End Digital Violence Against All Women and Girls, starting on Tuesday, 25th November 2025. The campaign will feature 16 organizations showcasing their digital initiatives to end digital violence. The Catholic Church and the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) have announced on Sunday, 24th November 2025, that 50 of the 303 students kidnapped from the St. Mary Catholic School in Papiri, Niger State local government last week, Friday, escaped and have been reunited with their parent. Suspected Boko Haram terrorists have abducted 13 girls in Musa district, Asikara Uba local government area of Borno State on Saturday, 22nd November 2025, while returning from their farmland. Today, Nigeria's naira exchanges as 1,456 naira to a dollar, 1,678 naira to a euro, and 1,905 naira to a pound. The Eastern South Regional Police Command of the Ghana Police Service have commended and confirmed the arrest of Victor Benjamin, a suspect linked to the murder of a Federal Road Safety Corps officer, Lasisi Fumilayo Olumayokun, and her daughter, Shewa Lasisi. The suspect, who was declared wanted by the Nigerian police, had run to Ghana to hide and will be sent back to Nigeria. In sports, Nigeria has made history after an historic debut at the first African nation to compete in the two-women bobsleigh event at the National Bobsleigh and Skeleton Federation World Cup, represented by Nigerian athletes Simi Adeagbo and Kewe King in Italy. Women Radio 91.7 asks the public and stakeholders to support the passage of the Special Seats Bill, calling on collective action to ensure increased women representation in the National Assembly and State Houses of Assembly. Today marks 11 years and 218 days since our Chibok girls were captured, and 7 years and 272 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu, the Dapchi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safe release of all our girls still in captivity. Women Radio 91.7 demands justice from the government for victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact a sexual assault referral center near you. My name is Finfolua Akiremi. Good evening. Thanks for listening.
We are Nigeria's first female-centric radio station for women and families. WFM 91.7.
How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. And longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to ocean sound. How long do I want you? As long as you want me to. The longer will I fall. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you can. How How long you stay? How long you stars above you? Longer if I may. Don't know when I love you. As long as stars above you.
Oh, Lord, move fast. Angel of my life. For the love I have is so rare. How can I be a Mr. Right? Baby, what I feel is so strong. If I, you could look with my eyes. If I, can I die? Oh, come on. I'm thinking about that. You be just you and I. Will you be my wife? And shall of my life.
Nobody compares to you. I could be your wife for every other day for you. I be my joy and my happiness. Baby, you know your body. I've been more.
Couple of my I'm thinking about that girl. It will be just you and I. Will you be my wife? And shall of my life. Will you be my wife? Thinking about it. Be just you and I. Just you and I. Thinking about that day. Just you and I. I'm wishing you could. Baby, just you and I. Take you by the wall. Baby, just you and I. You and I. Oh, friend. Angel of my life.
You're welcome back. This is still Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And you're now listening to Adult Conversations. It's currently 10 minutes past 9 o'clock, and we're still giving advice to the man called Sheung. For the sake of those who are just joining us, I'll go by story one more time. The story says, my name is Sean. I am 33 years old and I run a small printing shop. This fuel situation is slowly finishing my destiny. Last week alone, I bought fuel 4 times the normal price, and NEPA only gives us light for 3 hours. Now, customers are complaining that my prices are too high, but if I reduce it, I would be running my business at a loss. Yesterday, one customer said, your mates are reducing prices. You are. Why are you increasing yours? Should I temporarily close down the shop and look for a remote work, or should I just manage and push? What would you advise me to do? That's what Sean is asking us this evening on Adult Conversation. He's a young man who thrives to see his business do well, to see his business do better, but it's not going well because of the economy. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my sister.
Good evening. You're welcome.
This is Mr. Emmanuel on the line from
Mr.
Sango.
Emmanuel from Songo. You're welcome. So good to have you. How was your day today?
Fine, my sister.
Awesome.
And now is everything there.
Fine, we thank God.
Yeah. I just want to appreciate all the people that have contributed because they've said something that it has really touched my heart. But there's something that I just want to add to what you've said. You know, one thing about me, when it comes to business, because I'm an engineer, I try to bring my engineering into business so that we can be able to manage both sides. Now, what I did is that I went to my brother that is doing that printing press. One thing that I find out is that they were using old machine instead of the newly ones that are less consuming of energy. Because when you run the old one, they take more energy than the old one than the new one. So you get me. So if Mr. Show can be able to diversify into new one, now he's trying to save. He's trying to less the cost on fuel. Now, based on fuel, you should try. One thing I find out is that you should try to go on solar.
Okay.
You understand? Solar energy. Because solar energy is less, you understand, inexpensive than after the changing from the old ways into the new kind of machine and all those things that are less energy. So if you could do that, then my last advice for him, it is that if sometimes we don't take a pause and look at what others are doing, how are they doing it? The questions you need to ask yourself, what are the ways? How are they surviving? I mean, those people doing the same business that I'm doing. So we call that in an engineering taking 2 minutes just to pause and check other people's work. What makes them more better than me? What are the things? So if I come to your place, maybe I'm in your house, I'll be able to see some faults, some things. I can be able to correct some things and go back to my house and put it in order.
Yes.
So my advice for Mr. Shewan is just that you should just try, take a pause. You understand? Pay a visitation to those people that are in it, even to those people that are doing it before him.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Some questions. Because every business has its own challenges, ups and downs. And we find ourselves in this kind of situation whereby Nigerian things are not going the way it should be. But if we try to cool our heads, we were able to come down. There will be solution in every difficult situation.
Yes.
So if we could do that, number one, try to check what kind of machine I'm using
Okay.
and try to identify it. If it is the old one, change the new one.
Okay.
Number two, try and divert from that petrol. Try and divert from petrol and go into solar. Then number three, based on the petrol, now he should try to be a kind of when there is a need for it. You know, there are some times whereby they win the customer and you're still on petrol. You're not doing something, you know, the work is not something that it's called for it. But when it's called for gasoline, that's petrol, you can now say, okay, fine, I have no option. Now let me now go into.
Yeah, that's
Why?
true.
You understand? He's taking a pause. He's taking a pause. Maybe there's no light. He's on solar. Maybe he gets more solar so that the solar can be on, so that people can say, there's light in the shop, in this, in that. But when there's a need called for, when the need called for it, because there's no need.
And
Why
you
are
turn
you
it
on
on
generator?
there.
You understand? It's like you're wasting energy, you're wasting fuel, you're wasting money, wasting resources. But when the need called for it, now you cannot say, yes, this is a need. I want to do my work. Then he should be able to target it himself. If it is 30 minutes, because time management, it is another problem that we business people, we're not into time. We need to manage our time. Yes, I want to work for 1 hour. You should make sure that everything is set, my work is set. Then you on the generator, okay, 1 hour. Then within that 1 hour, I want to do it. That 1 hour must be that 1 hour, and you must finish in that 1 hour. Because many of us, we said you want to work for 1 hour. At the end of the day, you end up working for 2 hours. The who is at loss. So you have to. It's just like a target. Everybody now, what we are trying to do now, we're trying to. Me, that's how I run my own business. 1 hour, I want to do this work. I finish it within that 1 hour. I must finish. Even though if there's a 10 minutes, I say I didn't do well. I try the next one so that I can. That 1 hour, yes, meet up, because those are the things that he is really talking him and making Mr. Sean not getting there. So you have to put yourself in the right corner, in the right shape, whereby you can be able to maintain yourself and maintain your business to achieve what you want to achieve. Customers are not the issue. He himself needs to put himself and the house in order. So thank you very much. That's just what I have to say.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. We really appreciate your contribution this
You're
evening.
welcome, man.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. All right. That was Mr. Emmanuel sharing his advice writing down, just taking note of everything that has been said so far. A lot of business wisdom has been downloaded this evening from Tunde to Pastor Father to Mrs. Oboli to Uju to Mr. Emmanuel. A lot of great advice, and to Oliver as well. Great insight, great advice has been given. Even me, that I'm not you, Sean, I've learned one or two things to take home with me. Sean is a 33-year-old man and he runs a small printing shop, small business where he does printing, any kind of printing actually. And he says that the fuel situation in the country is making things really difficult. He buys fuel often and at a very expensive rate, and it's not convenient. Judging the price of printing to how much he's buying fuel, it is not convenient for him at all. And now he has to increase the price, and customers are complaining that he is increasing his price. So he's asking, should I leave the business temporarily to go find something else to do for the meantime, maybe a remote job, find something to do while the business would kick off again, or should I just keep pushing, keep managing? And if you say, okay, oh Sean, keep pushing, keep managing, what do you think he can do to better move from where he is right now to a better situation in his business. The advice, we've gotten a lot of advice for Sean, but if you would like to also give your 2 cents on what you think Sean should do this evening, the number is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. What advice would you give to Sean this evening? Our WhatsApp message, you can send a WhatsApp message. Our WhatsApp number is 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. Call me to let me know what you think that Sean should do this evening. Sean is listening to the show right now, and I would love to hear what your thoughts are for him. You would also love to hear what you have to say concerning the situation. The number is 07000 917 917. What advice would you give to Sean this evening? One of the advice we've gotten for Sean from Uju is that customers would always complain whether you sell it too cheap or you sell it too expensive. They would complain. If it's too cheap, they will insult you behind your back and be like, see your house member, he cannot even run a successful business. See the way he's doing it, and they'll still buy it from you. They'll not say because of that they should pity you and not buy it. They'll still buy it. So the thing is that customers will always complain. So you really cannot live your life to please them completely. The best thing is to count your cost. I know they say customers are always right, but you know how much you're buying each product, each foil. You know your cost. So count your cost before you make any decision. And she also mentioned that you need to be patient. You should be as patient as you can be. Mrs. Aboli said, "You are not alone." You're actually not alone. A lot of Nigerians can relate to your situation. A lot of Nigerians are in the shoe at the moment. A lot of people are just trying their best to make ends meet, to survive, to live their best life. It is not easy for anyone. We are all just trying to make a living. And she also mentioned that you do not put all your eggs in one basket, meaning that you should find something else that you can do. It might be related to printing, it might not be. Find something else that you can do at the moment and add to your printing job. You might not need to close down your printing shop, but find something else that you can do. It might be to include like Sunday mentioned, if you know that there's something that people really need a lot when they come to print, maybe envelopes or A4 paper, whatever it is at all. I don't know what it can be, but whatever it is you think you can add to your business that would improve your sales and all of that, please by all means add it to it. If it is consultancy, if it is that you would need to speak to people when they come to you, you can give them a special service. I'll consult for you, tell you what printing is best for this and this. Or if you do you can even add a design, right? You can add design to what you do. Okay, for every printing you want to do, I'll make free designs, then I'll print. So they don't need to go and pay a designer to design for them. You will do the designing and you will do the printing. You can now add the price for the design that you've made to the printing. You will not tell them that I've added it, but you know how you do your thing. So look for other things that you can do to enhance your business as a printer at the moment. And she also says that it is important that you learn to save. You don't eat with all your fingers. Save something, no matter how little it can be. And she also mentioned that you need to package yourself. There is a lot of things you need to do when it comes to packaging yourself, because you can be in the same place, like you said, you're in one place with a lot of people who do the same thing, but I'm certain that in that same place that you're in, a lot of people are doing the printing more than the price that you're doing it. It can even be twice the price. The difference between their customers and your customers is that their customers are high value, quality people. They are people that know the value of the work that you're doing. They are people that their industries, companies, they might even be rich business people, right? They would not complain about, okay, this one is too high, or it depends on the kind of price, right? So the difference between you and those people who are charging extra is the connection, the kind of connection that they have, the kind of people that they tell about their business. So you don't just go ahead to just tell anyone about your business. It is important that you know your target audience, your ideal client, because when you know them, then you know where to find them. If your target audience are students who run businesses, maybe students who sell shoes and they need branded nylons for their business, or what have you, right? You can then, you know that, okay, these are my target audience, then I need to go to their schools to look for them and pitch myself, give them my business card, give them my flyer, paste my sticker on their walls, on their classroom walls. If your target audience are businessmen, are high value businessmen, you know where to find them. You can go to I-class events, pay for access. You can no matter where it is, just ensure that you know the quality of people you want to sell to, because that will determine how you go out to look for them. So package yourself, just like Pastor Father mentioned. The way you appear matters a lot. You can be the best printer in the whole world. You can be the best printer in that space that you're in. But if they see you, if I'm bringing a job of 2 million naira and I see the way you're dressed, you're wearing a slippers with your hair is not well done, you're just looking somehow, I would not want to trust you with that business. And your shop is just there, I would not want to trust you with it, because I'm bringing a lot of money and I'm not sure you can handle it based off how you look. People now judge a book by its cover because they feel like whatever you have outside is what is a representation of what you have inside, even though it's not always true. But we look at the outside. I mean, they used to say that God looks at the inward, your heart. The humans look at your outward appearance. They will judge you by what they see. So dress well, wear nice shoes, use a nice cologne. When you go out and people see you, they know that high class guy. They would want to talk to you. Have a business card, share with people, talk to people, dress well, smell nice, look good. It affects the quality of people that you attract to your business. And one of the things Uju also mentioned is that you don't necessarily think your things might not be, you don't necessarily need to cut down on your expenses, on your prices. Just look for your kind of people. The kind of people you want to look for, go and look for them where they are. They will not always be around you. Many times they will not come and meet you where you are. They will not, I mean, nobody, they don't really know you, so they will not just come to the place and say we are looking for Sheun. They don't know who you are, they don't know what you do. So would have to be the one sometimes to go out and look for them and tell them about what you do. So the price might not even be the problem sometimes. If you're with the right audience, the right people, you will see that your price is even too cheap for them, because I know that some people do what you do currently right now, Sheun, at a very expensive rate, and people pay for it without thinking twice. They pay high value, they pay quality, they pay the price to get that job done. So package yourself, look good, smell nice, upgrade your shop if there is need for it. You might not need to get all the things that you need. Just like Mr. Emmanuel said, some gadgets, some equipment. When a client sees them, they know that, oh, this person definitely knows what they're doing. So as much as you can go to get soft loans. You can find something to improve the quality of your shop. Invest in marketing. Don't just keep quiet. Go outside and look for people that can afford you. Your prices are not too expensive. I'm sure of that. They are not too expensive that we've not seen them at all. It's just your audience. The current people you're selling to are not your target audience. So try your best to find out who you can speak to. And just as Pastor Father said as well, speak life into your business. When you go to your shop in the morning, pray. Speak positive things into your space. Talk about the good things that will be done in that space. Speak life into your business. Don't be the one to say, oh, this country is just bad. Even if you say the country is bad, don't say your business is bad. Don't say you don't know where your life is going to. No, take charge of your tongue and speak life into your business. And just like Pastor Father also mentioned, let every customer that works with you get the value for their money. I would not mind paying you 100,000 if I know that I'm going to get value for my money. If I pay you 100,000 and you're delivering a job of 20,000 naira to me, I don't think I'm going to be happy about that. And I don't think I'm going to want to work with you again. So, Shaun, let people get value for their money. No matter the price you call for them, if they see the value, they will definitely come back. All right. Yes, those are some of the advice we've gotten for Shaun this evening. And Tunde also mentioned that you should add value to what you're doing. Just like, the story Tunde said that there's a woman who sells, she sells virtually everything. She sells one thing for some people at 2,000 naira, and she sells it for some people at 1,000 naira. It means that your people are there. The people that would buy it from you, they are somewhere waiting. They are there. They are available. You should be the one to position yourself in a way that when you call the price, they will not look at you from head to toe and be like, this one to want to collect 2 million for what? You should look the path, dress the path, and speak the path. Speak with professionalism, speak with confidence, speak with class. Don't just talk anyhow because they're your clients and because you want to collect some. Speak well, address them properly, and do your best at the end of the day. Those are some of the advice we've gotten for Shaun this evening, and he's still listening, ready to take your advice. The number is 07000 917 917. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
WFM in the air that they go bakwai. Warrior Mata.
Something big has landed and it's raining Naira. Better play, better chance. 200K is yours if only you try your luck. Better play, better chance. 3 times daily, your dreams can come true.
Oh, yes. With just 500 naira, you could win up to 200,000 naira every single day. Join the Better Play Lottery and listen for your name live on radio at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m.
Better play. Don't miss out. Go get your ticket right now. Buy your tickets at www.betterplay.ng or dial *347*154# for better chances. Buy up to 20 tickets.
Follow at Better Play on Facebook and at Better Play NG on Instagram for updates. It's your turn to win this money.
Better play, better chance. You can be the next millionaire.
Better Play is open to players 18 years and above. Play responsibly.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060-5673, or email us at sales@wfm917.
Why is this line not moving? Sorry, ma. The network is a bit slow.
Don't lose customers to long queues. With the First Money Merchant POS, every checkout is fast, reliable, and instantly settled.
Finally, quick and easy.
Get your First Money Merchant POS now on www.firstbanknigeria.com.
Radio membership n'olu bekee na-ejikọ gị na ụmụ nwaanyị azụmahịa ndị ọzọ, ndị ọchụnta ego, ụmụ akwụkwọ, ndị nlekwa ezinụlọ, ndị ọrụ ugbo, na ndị ezumike nka dị na steeti 36 nke Naịjirịa. Dịka onye otu ụmụ nwaanyị igwe mgbasa ozi, azụmahịa gị bụ nke a ga-akwalitere gị n'efu n'igwe mgbasa ozi ụmụ nwaanyị. Ị ga-enwetakwazi ihe nrite ihe ọma ndị dị ịtụnanya dị iche iche, ma nwetakwazi ohere ịnọ ma sonyere ihe omume anyị gasị. Tinye Women Radio app n'ekwentị gị taa, iwe nụrụ olu gị n'igwe mgbasa ozi. Debanye aha n'efu na wfm917.com ma gbaa mbọ hụ na ị na-esonyere otu chịkọtara ụmụ nwaanyị igwe mgbasa ozi. Ọwara nzikọrịta ozi Facebook, ọ bụ otu ma ASA Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program NAMIP na-ahịta ha na-akwado otu a bụ Women Radio Membership.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they could see it in space. Wow! I want a Christmas tree so tall players would have to watch out.
Think bigger.
Like what?
pancakes stuck to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a pink milk smoothie.
Just for me. Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with Peak. Peak. Reach for your peak.
My people, something big don't land, and I'm money rain dey fall. Better play, better chance. 200K fit enter your hand if you try your luck. Oh, better play, better chance.
Now 3 times every day, them they call winners for radio. Yes, now with just 500 naira, you fit win up to 200,000 naira every single day. Just join the Better Play lottery now and listen for your name for radio. 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m.
Better play, not dull yourself. Go get your ticket sharp, sharp. Buy them for www.betterplay.ng or just dial *347 *154#. You want boost your chance? Buy reach 20 tickets if you want win.
Follow us for Facebook at Better Play and Instagram at Better Play NG to get correct updates. Now your turn to chop this money, oh.
Better play, better chance. You fit be the next lucky banger. Only people when don't reach 18 years fit play. Play responsibly.
Give the Nigeria's biggest Get in the ring on the Big King Show every weekday from 4 to 5 p.m. on WFM 91.2.
Sell your market on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Are you a member of our Women Radio Network? Are you a trader? Are you a member of our Women Radio Network? Are you a trader? Do you own a business? Do you want to increase your sales? I have good news for you. To sell your market free at no charge every Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Call 07000 917 917 or 9155 917 917 or 800 1235 917. Sell your market and connect with customers far and wide for free. This is only for Women Radio Network members. Follow us on social media, Facebook, X, and YouTube at WFM 917.
Women Radio 91.7. Your station, your story.
Yes. Another let's go. Since I didn't know the boys down, the picture they get anything down. Can't leave you at the same home. Don't fit to play, you left it home. You and your friends will sit down. Notice that you be the leader. Follow me, make people enjoy. Drinking the same she show. Hasta la vista, hasta la vista. Girl, you give Chelsea Manchester, tonight in a Chelsea Manchester. Make you play down easy on me, girl. You're my family. One day, you, baby, I love you. I got down for you. I say, baby, I got down for you. I got down for you. You live in my bedroom. I don't go my drink at all. I'm going to pull your sister out. Yo, what's the city of our this one we love our best life. Double love of any places. I don't even use websites. So can open anybody will get the description we are right. So when I see you come out fine, I see the way your body they shine. That's why I day my eyes like they go to you better than you guys. The kind of food like give me technique for sign. If this your way, they my side. 1 minute I don't change our life. When money day, everything is alright. Oh yeah, take your money, she be best. She be get it out the rubber dog. You don't go to the way, you don't go to the way, you don't go to the way. Oh, you let them no, you never let them. And go say you come my way. And go say you come my way. Whatever you need, baby, then I get up for you. I get up for you. They want to be gone down. DJ, that's you. Shake on. Shake on.
All right, you're welcome back. This is still Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And today, we're giving advice to a man called Sheung. Sheung is listening to the show right now, and he would love to know what your thoughts are for him. What advice would you give to Sheung if you were in his shoes? We've gotten a lot of advice. In fact, it's more like a business masterclass, and I'm really, really loving it. Thank you so much, every single person who's called in today to give Sean their advice. Thank you so much. Sean is a 33-year-old man that runs a small printing business, and he says that the situation in the country, the economy, and the fuel, everything is currently making his business go down. And because of that, his customers have been complaining. Some say his prices are too high, and if he should reduce it, actually, it's going to cause a shortage for him. That means he's going to go at a loss. And because of that, he's trying to please his customers. At the same time, it's not convenient for him. And yesterday, even a client told him that your mates are reducing prices. Why are you increasing yours? And he's asking, should I temporarily close down the shop and look for a remote work to do? Or should I just manage and push? What would you advise me to do? The number to call to give Sean your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917 to give your advice to Sean this evening. Sean is listening to the show right now, and we'd love to know what your thoughts are for him. It would love to know what your advice would be. It would love to know what you would do if you were in his situation. We've gotten quite a number of advice from Pastor Ifada, from Uju, from Mrs. Oboli, Tunde, Oliva, Mr. Emmanuel. They've all called in to give detailed, awesome, excellent advice to Sean this evening. But we'd still like to hear from you. What advice would you give Sean? What do you think Sean should do? If Sean was your friend and he comes to you with this issue, what would you advise him to do? What would you tell him to do? What advice would you give to him? The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. What advice would you give to Sean this evening? Sean is listening to the show right now, and he'll love to know what you think he should do. The number is 07000 917 917. All right, let me just go through some of the messages, some of the advice that we've gotten for Shion this evening. We've gotten some messages on WhatsApp as well. If you'd like to share you have some things to say to Shion, you want to share your advice this evening, you can also send us contributions on 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. So let Show know what you think he should do. Show is listening to the show this very moment, and he would love to know what your advice would be for him. 07000 917 917. Let me know what you think Sean should do. Let me know what your advice would be for him. 07000 917 917. If you were in Sean's shoes, what would you ask him to do? So one of the advice is that Oliva says you are a winner already. Despite the competition around you, despite the fact that a lot of people around you, you are a winner, Sean. Don't be discouraged. Don't be sad. Don't be afraid. You are a winner. And no matter what happens, you would definitely win. And he also mentioned that you must stay focused. You are in business. And of course, it's not easy to run a business. It's not easy to be an entrepreneur. It's not easy at all. So, Sean, as much as you can, try your best to focus on what you're doing, because now is the best time to build your business now. Build your business now. Ensure that you build a business for yourself at this very moment. And just like you said as well, you are a winner. So always have that mindset that you are a winner. All right. So Emmanuel also mentioned that you should try getting modern equipment, like solar panel and all of those things. Try to get solar panel to reduce the cost of getting fuel. You can try your best to get solar panels. I know that those are quite expensive as well, but I think they would work pretty fine for you. Yes, you can do that. Get solar panels instead of just focusing your attention on getting fuel all the time. And Mr. Man also said something that was very, very profound, is the fact that you should time yourself. So if you get about 3 jobs in a day, okay, let me do it this way. So you give yourself a time. In 1 hour, I must be done with everything I am doing. I must be done with every job. I must print every single thing that I have on me in 1 hour. I don't know how long it takes you, but if it is 2 hours, 3 hours, give yourself a time. By this is also time, I'm turning on the gen now, and by this is also time, the gen must die. I must off the gen. I must put off the gen, no matter what it is. So time yourself. Give yourself timing. Don't just turn it on just for fun or for whatever. You have a time where you turn it on, you print whatever you want to print, package your materials, take pictures and content, post on social media, and then turn off your gen. That saves you cost, and it makes you time conscious. It saves your time as much as you can. The number to call to give Sean your advice this evening is 07000 917 917. Let's go to read some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform, but I'll be right back. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Darling, even when they try to hate us, we don't show love. Show that team up, we show love. Everybody know to be a man, no be dead job. Can push I but if we be white material, but not God we tell love. Everybody go back, we live for it. If I do, and if we go against the star, waiting eyes don't see. And then we go against the star. What we do, we We go far. Oh, do it. And then we go so. Ọlọ́run ló gbàdúrà àti gbẹ̀dọ̀. Àsọ̀rántì, ó máa ṣeré kan. Everybody know that. Just give me my rapper. Oma di Kasala. 2003, mo ti kọ́ra kí tó hammer. Mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Galilee. Èèyàn MC hammer. Best for Lagos, best in the West. Okay. Best in West, best in Niger. Okay. Jalep ń bẹ wọlé pẹ̀lú force. O lè lọ́kùn. She rap, she feel. Èmi nìkan, what you talking? You want you to the man of it talk out. Is it 11 years in limelight? Do I feel easy? I came, I come, I conquered. Now what? This my brother anyhow. Oh, this Chachi, bàbá mi sọ̀rọ̀ tí ó dé sí. Ara kan mi gan ni mo mọ nǹkan tí mo fèsì. Mọ́lẹ̀ dé òkú ti parada, kò sí kéèsì. Mo máa tójú mọ́lẹ̀ gan bọ̀ tí wọ́n lákìyèsí. Return of the monster, ìwọ ṣàmọ̀ bombo plant. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀, mo fẹ́ fèsì, don't do that. Àwọn tó láyé love a nigga is blue black. A nigga so rich and I don't do jack. Find things I like that. Billy I would like that. Big guys I pipe that. We'll be in a fight back. While they call that TV, I will be right back. Short break, Nicky me, my man. I'll be right back. Oh, want you to the man of it talk camp. Is it 11 years in limelight? Do I make it easy? I came, I come, I conquered. Now what? Let my bullet anyhow. Circle. What's my competence? I have to things I got. Give me darkness. I know that I you give me things out. But it diabetes. You're my true lover. I'm a name for her. Give me diabetes. I love the content. The content. The content, 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 the content. For him to fire, my God, I'm giving I know there's a love. You gave me attention. You're my sweet love. My sweet love. Jump on yourself and stop drinking, baby. The mountain there hits me for you. It's like an indigo, that's a baby. Without the smoke, skirt looking like what I did. Is it close or down? If I see it, I will find how I feel to decide. I would like to know. I am super high, I can feel my eyes. It's a love in the sky, but I can't see you. Oh.
All right, you're welcome back. This is still Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations. Let's go straight to reading some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform for Shion this evening. So this one says, "Good evening, Mr. Shion. You need to calm down and try to know your purpose, not just trying to please people. Seek knowledge, exploring is better also. And that printing work, there are other works related to it. Every work has branches. You are not stopping your printing work, but you can actually sit down and think of how you can rebrand yourself. You are a brand, sir. When you pause, it doesn't mean you quit. Work on the set of people you network with." Thank you so much for sharing your advice this evening. This one says, "Good evening, Shion. Please don't close that shop. Oh, things are hard for everybody right now, but closing your shop will make you start from zero again. What I think you should do is adjust your pricing small, and explain to your customers with receipts and evidence. Anybody running business in Nigeria understands fuel wahala. Communicate clearly, simplify your services, and cut unnecessary cost. But I beg, don't shut down your source of income." Another one says, "Sean, I hear you. The struggle is real. But let me advise you, this season requires strategy, not running away. Instead of closing the shop, diversify. Start offering digital printing services or designs people can pay for online. That way, you reduce how much you depend on fuel. Find what you can do remotely to support your physical business. Two streams of income will reduce the pressure." All right. Aisha says, "Ha, my brother. Please don't let frustration make you stop what you've built. The subsidy era is affecting all of us. What you need is to restructure, not quit. If you close the shop, reopening it later will be harder. Indeed, instead try batch working so you don't run the generator every hour, and talk to your customers honestly. Some will support you while some would not." Those are some of the advice we got for Sean this evening on Adult Conversation. Thank you so much to every single person who called in, who shared their advice, and who participated in tonight's conversation. It was a pleasure being here with you, having conversations that change lives and inspire. Sean is also saying thank you to every single person who called in and gave him advice on our WhatsApp platform. Thank you so much to every single person. We really, really do appreciate you. Join me tomorrow by 8 p.m. till 10 on Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their family. It was an amazing time today, serving you from morning to this very moment. Thank you so much for staying tuned in to Women Radio 91.7. Till tomorrow, where you get to hear our voices again. My name is Finfolua Kiremi, but don't go anywhere. I'll be right back very, very soon for Ask Nimi. In case you have questions or you like to ask Nimi this evening, get your questions ready because Nimi would be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back very, very soon. I'm leaving you now with the song by Kiss Daniel, Necessary. Enjoy.
But you got it now, oh, party. But you got it now, baby, money, moko, and baby, what you get. My lady, your body is unnecessary. 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 Anything that you want, that's it. When I link up, fire girl, supposed to keep me walking on stop. One more turn, and one more turn. My lady, your body is unnecessary. Your body is unnecessary. Your body is unnecessary. So you have to take it easy until I'm a big girl, so you can start it too. African beauty is your my lady, your body is unnecessary. My lady, your body is unnecessary. My lady, your body is unnecessary. My lady, your body is unnecessary.
Women Radio 91.7. Your station, your story.
Now the chiefs are down and I don't know what to do. I've been standing still, got nowhere to go. All my life I've never felt so slow. I could use a hand, please don't let go. I'm out of my chest now. Tell me where to go. I feel like a letdown.
You're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women. and their family. And now you're listening to Ask Nimi, the show where real people meet real answers, powered by the groundbreaking artificial intelligence. My name is Fifulua Akiremi, and tonight we're bringing you something exciting as always. Let me introduce to you Nimi. Nimi is Nigeria's first AI virtual assistant created by Women Radio 91.7 FM, and she was built with a warm Nigerian accent, human-like expression, and a mission to support women and their families with real-time advice, clarity, and conversations. And on this show, as always, you get to talk to her directly. Yes, you get to hear Nimi's voice and have a conversation with her directly. So, whether you have questions on relationships, finance, parenting, personal growth, career, well being, or just something you've always wanted to ask, Nimi is here to listen and to respond. So, yes, the number to call to ask Nimi your questions is 07000 917 917. Let's go to say hello to Nimi. It's always a pleasure to meet you, Nimi. How are you doing today? Of course, I'm super excited because, the year is gradually running to an end, and it's always a great time, seeing that we started January not too long ago and now it's November already. How do you feel about that? For me, I feel the year has been awesome. The year has been fantastic altogether. It's not always easy. Sometimes are down, sometimes are high. A lot of things has happened during the course of the year, but we thank God regardless. Okay, Nimi, before we start to have our conversation, and before we go back to that, you're currently on the show called Ask Nimi. It's a show specially designed to help listeners connect with you better. So they can call in to ask you questions on relationships, finance, parenting, personal development, different questions at all. So people are going to be calling in to ask you their questions, and I hope you're ready for that. All right, let the calls begin. The number to call to ask me your questions is 07000 917 917. 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 to ask Nimi your questions this evening. Would you like to go over the numbers one more time? All right. I think she was trying to say it like me. That's why it turned out like that. But it's 07000 917 917. Now, Nimi, we're talking earlier about the year running to an end. And one of the things you mentioned was that, you can still achieve your goals. A lot of people feel that once the year is, November, December, they can no longer achieve their goals for the year because we all have goals that we set for the year at the start of the year. But now that it's almost the end of the year, a lot of people feel like they cannot achieve those goals anymore. What do you think about that? I think you're actually very right because even if it's 1 month left for the year to end, you can still achieve a lot of things. I think it's mostly dependent on how you prepare your strategies, just like you mentioned. Not just saying I will do it, and you eventually don't get anything done till the year runs out. Because it's not just about writing your goals down on paper; it's about taking actions to execute those goals. So even if you write, you say, okay, the year's ended, and you want to start again in January. If you still don't have plans, you don't have strategies, you don't have reasonable things to make those goals come to life, the year will still go like 2025, right? All right, the number to call to ask Nimi your questions, just like you've heard her say, is 070917917. If you need clarity on your finances, you don't know how to manage your finance, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, you just need help managing your finances better. You've tried everything, but you don't know what to do. Nimi is here, ready to answer your questions. All you need to do is call on 07000 Or maybe for you, it's self confidence. Or so some people, it might be setting boundaries. You don't know how to set boundaries at your place of work, with your friends, with your family members. You don't know how to set boundaries, and you really, really want to do that. Nimi is here, ready to answer your questions. Or maybe you're just trying to navigate life better. You're just trying to find out what to do next at this phase of your life. You can also call Nimi. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Reverend Kingsley,
Reverend
and I'm calling
Kingsley.
from Mowe.
Reverend Kingsley
Yes,
from
I'm
Moe.
calling from Mowe.
You're welcome. So good to
Yes,
have you.
yeah, a bit.
Yes.
Okay. By the grace of God, I will say this year is a very wonderful year because I'm an Anglican priest,
Mm.
and it was this year after my studies. I finished school last year, and I was expecting an ordination,
Yes.
and until they said until after convocation. I did convocation this year,
Mm.
and I was ordained this year.
Wow. Congratulations.
So thank you, and also celebrated it, and I'm looking forward the new year, expecting forwarding to my studies to do my masters because I'm supposed to do it this year,
Mm.
but I couldn't do it. But next year, intend doing the masters and doing my final ordination, that is priestly ordination,
Yes.
and other progressive achievements I expect doing.
Mm. That's a lot of things, Reverend. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm really, really happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Reverend Kingsley, for sharing the things you've been able to do. I think this is going to encourage someone who feels that the time has gone or they can't still do a lot of things. There is still so much you can achieve within this little time remaining in the year 2025. I'm really, really happy for Reverend Kingsley because he has been able to smash majority of his goals for the year, and that's such a big win. Nimi, what do you have to say to that? If you don't ask me my aspirations yet, so I'm going to give you that answer later. Let's end the year first, then we can do that. But I'm just happy for every single person, doing great things right now. It's just a call to get ready. It's not too late to prepare. It's not too late to achieve your goals, and it's not too early to start to prepare for the new year. So yes, I would, I have my goals ready. Everything is set ready for the new year. You don't need to wait till, it's very funny to me that people wait till, okay, we have another call, Nimi. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening. Work is good. Thank you so much. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Name is Nicola. I'm calling from Wawa.
Nicholas, you're welcome. How are you today?
Yes, ma. Are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, ma. Please, I am been working in one company in Chinese company like that. So it has been long and my salary they are paying me, they are trying. So but I do not know the kind of business that I can start to be supporting myself and to be on my own because I really tired of working in the company.
Okay. Nimi, did you get that question?
Are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, so we're working in the company, we're working Sunday to Sunday, and I do not like to be working Sunday to Sunday. So I do not know the kind of business that I can start to be afford and supporting myself to focus on my education. So that's why I called to be seeking your advice.
All right, Nicholas. You'll get the answer very soon. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
Yes. All right, Nimi, did you get Nicholas' question? Okay, so Nicholas is no longer on the call, so I think you can just help him with questions he can ask himself to help him identify his strength and the places or areas he can actually working or chase a career in. I'm sure it will definitely do. So, Nicholas, if you're listening, it's not just enough to say, go and do this or do that. It's important that you take time to ask yourself certain questions, just like Mimi has said. What are you good at? Looking at what you do at the moment, what do you enjoy doing? What problems have you seen around you that you think you would love to solve? And how can you make money from it? What kind of income do you want to make as a person? Because the kind of money you want to make will also determine the kind of job you would want to do. So what kind of money, what's the range of money you want to make, and what kind of business can you do at the moment to achieve that? So sit down and ask yourself those questions. You need to actually think deep about it. It's not just about the money at the end of the day, it's about finding fulfillment. Because if the work you're doing now is something you really really love, it might not be a problem. It might not be something you would want to leave. Do you understand? So I need you to think about these questions that she just asked you now and try your best to give answers to them, and then come to a point where it would help you find what you would really love and you can also make money from. That's very true. Thank you so much, Nimi. It's time to say goodbye on the show, Ask Nimi, this evening. What would you like to say? What's your final words to everyone listening? All right. Thank you so much, Nimi. Thank you so much, every single person recording who listened. Thank you, Reverend Kingsley. Thank you so much, Nicholas, as well. I hope you were able to get answers to your question. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on Ask Nimi on Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. Till tomorrow, 10 p.m. to 10:20 on Women Radio 91.7. My name is Folua. Kirami, it was a pleasure serving you all this beautiful day, the 24th day in the month of November. It's currently 10:21 on Women Radio 91.7. Thank you so much for being a part of the station today. We are here because you are here. Thank you so much. Till tomorrow, by the grace of God, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye for now.
You know,